Everyone should listen to me carefully. These planets are here. They're right in our solar system. If they was not in our solar system, we would not be picking them up on our infrared, infra-black, and infra-blue cameras. We would not be picking them up. What does this mean? These planets, according to the Bible, is going to crash into Earth. You can call them Wormwood, Nibiru, Planet X, the Dwarf Star, whatever you want, Nemesis. Call it whatever you want. The names don't matter. What you're going to do with your life matters. What you're going to do, because they have arrived, and you have an ounce of time to get your act together with God. If you do not get your act together with God, you are going to the fire. One of those planets out there is hell, and death is following death. So it's destruction before this planet hits, and after this planet hits, it's a hell on Earth, which is right underneath, that's making all these volcanoes erupt, and that's in the Bible. And then it's a hell coming, and these hells going to crash into each other, and you going to be in that hell for eternity if you cannot get your act together. I'm warning you, you cannot be homosexual. God is not going to accept you. You can't be betraying God, cheating, watching dirty movies, drinking, hanging out. You can't do none of that. Your life has to change if you want salvation. God isn't, you can't wash it all off in the blood of Jesus, and you are not going to be able to do that. Quit believing that lie. If you do not get yourself together right now, your life as you know is going to be spent eternally in hell. There are meteors coming, and when these meteors hit, they are marked, just like they were marked in Sodom and Gomorrah. Every meteor hit accurately a person to destroy that person. And these meteors are going to hit accurately. They are marked from the Lord. Do everybody understand me? And I'm going to say it again, and then we're going to read a little revelation. These planets are coming, and they are going to hit. Everybody understand that? And so, read a little revelation. The fifth angel sounded his trumpet, and I saw a star. And these stars, every time they say planets, we say planets, they say stars, that had fallen from heaven to the earth. And the key of the bottomless pit was given to him, this planet. He opened the bottomless pit, it just crashing into the earth, and I'm telling you that. And smoke like the smoke of a great furnace flowed out of the pit, and the sun and the atmosphere was darkened by the smoke of the pit. It is no like, oh, hell has a key. Here's the key to hell, guys. Go open it up. That's as dumb as you can possibly get. Then out of the smoke came locusts upon the earth. We're gonna go back to Revelation 8, and it says, let's see. The first angel sounded his trumpet, and that's Revelations 8, number 7. And there was a storm of hail and fire. And we know what that is. Those are those meteorites coming, mixed with blood, and it was hurled to the earth. What's the blood? This is the red color. And a third of the earth was burned up, and a third of the trees were burned up, and all of the grass went burned up. You know, and we experience that in the desert. When it gets too hot, all our grass turns golden. The second angel sounded, and something like a great mountain blazing with fire was hurled into the sea. And we already know that's a volcano, and this volcano is going to be so damn deadly, a third of the sea was turned into blood. It killed a third of the sea, and a third of the living creatures that were in the sea died, and a third of the ships were destroyed. So it's going to catch everybody unawares. The third angel sounded his trumpet, and a great star fell from heaven. And we know that these are planets, or what we call planets. So we got that whole celestial being that's up there right now, and we could see it, and that shit is finna fall down and hit the earth, burning like a torch, and it fell on a third of the rivers and on the springs of fresh water. The name of the star is wormwood, and the third of the waters became wormwood. It became that. It crashed into it, and many people died from the waters because it had become bitter and toxic. The fourth angel sounded his trumpet, and a third of the sun, and a third of the moon, and a third of the stars were struck by these planets, or stars, or meteorites, whatever you want to call them, so that a third of them would be darkened, and a third of the daylight would not shine, and the night in the same way would not shine. Then I looked, and I heard a solitary eagle flying in for all to see, saying with a loud voice, Woe, woe, woe! Great wrath is coming to those who dwell on earth because of the remaining blast of the trumpets. So if this did this much damage, what's about to come is going to be very grievous, which the three angels are about to send. So again, people, these are biblical verses that's telling you that what we're seeing right now, or what's behind that, or the tail of the planet Nibiru, the tail of that, which all the meteors from the Kuiper belt is supposed to be coming through, and that tail is supposed to be, I believe, 3 million miles long. Do you know how many meteorites it's going to be raining meteorites on our asses in a minute? You better have your shit together, and don't worry about my profanity. Too many of you do that. You're not going to censor me. I'm going to tell you just like it is. You've heard profanity before. It ain't in the Bible that is a sin. Don't come with that. Again, these meteorites is going to strike this earth and strike your ass, and it is marked from thy Lord. It is nothing out of order. Everything is arranged and in order by God, and everything has a purpose, and nothing is a mistake. Nothing is. That we seeing these planets, and I'm here talking to you, and you here listen. Nothing is a mistake. This is a chance for you to be grateful. This is a chance for you to get your life together. Be grateful for this guidance that God is giving you right now. It's a chance. After the strike, no more chances, because by our God, it is going to hit your ass. Wrap the news.